In this video, I want to show you how to use the live market data that Nadex gives you for free to piggyback on some large volume traders here on Nadex. So I'm here on Nadex. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, click on market data there on the left, and you will see live trading data. In other videos, I will talk about the times and sales and all these other things, but I want to strictly talk about the live data right now. And they will show you the date, the time of the trade, what it was, binary option, intraday, the exact thing, when it expires, how much was paid, and how many contracts were done. So that's kind of what it is. They spill it out. These are only for live accounts, so they are not including any trades done on demo. This is only for the live real-time accounts. This is very fresh data. If I click refresh here, you'll see the last trade at 11:23 and 11 seconds. It's 11:23 and 15 seconds, 16 seconds now. So the data is very much live. They will have the most recent 15-day or 15-minute period here on the volume or on the live data. But a way you could possibly use this is to find the high volume trades. So you can scroll down here, a lot of one-offs, two-offs, etc. We're looking for larger trades. So here's a small cap trade, $55.50, 20 contracts. We'll look at that in just a minute. I want to see if there's any other ones here. There's a 10, there's another 10, there's 9. There's 10 and 12. There's a 10. There's another 20. $81 for that. 3 p.m. exit. Here's a couple of them. 10 and 20 for a 120 on the dollar Swiss, 1 p.m. And there's an 11 there. So we're going to look at these real quick. Oh, excuse me. Here's a $50 50 contract one. I didn't see this one. We'll look at this one first. It's currently 11:25 a.m. This one closes at 12. The price was $41.25. Now, what we don't know is we don't know the direction that they went in. So it lists the price, but that's the price that was paid on Nadex. So obviously on a buy trade, so let me look at it here. On a buy trade, it's 55 for this particular example, 52 there. They're going to list the, let me go to this example. So here on this particular trade, if I took this trade on the buy side, they would list 79.50. On the sell side, they would list 72.25. Even though I'm not paying 72, I'm actually paying, I'm actually paying $29. They're not going to list $29. They're going to list the 71. So that's how that works. So going back to this particular example, the 113.32, 12 p.m., 41.25. Now the question is, did they buy it or did they sell it? Did they do it off the bid side or the ask side? And we can sometimes figure that out, not on every single example. And I don't even know if this example will work. So we'll see together. So 113.32, and they paid 41.25 at 11:09 and 21 seconds. So this is the contract, 113.32. What you want to do to see if they were buying or selling is click on this drop-down box here. Click on Quick Chart. And a chart will pop up, and this chart doesn't chart the Euro-US dollar. This chart charts the price of that particular contract. So if we click on the chart, this is a 1 minute chart, which is great. This is on the bid side, which means this is on this side. So so you can see it's 70.50, 70.50, 70.75. It does not show the ask side because we are on a chart that has the bid. So again, it was 11:09 and 21 seconds. 11:09, 21 seconds. 11:09. So during this time frame right here is when they entered the market. So the bid side or the sell side was 43 to 34.50. Doesn't exactly tell you if it was this or not, because it could be this, it could be a sell trade, but we don't know that for sure. So what over here you want to do is click off when it says bid there. It may say mid, it may say LT. We're going to go to ask. And on the ask side, again, the low is 37.75, the high is 46. He paid 41. So we don't know exactly which one it is. However, we can drill down a little farther. Intervals and go down to 1 second. And we'll have to scroll way, way back here. I'm going to pause the video a sec. Okay, I finally made it back there. So 11:09 and 21 seconds. This again is the chart on the ask side, so that means we're buying it. 11:09 and 21 seconds is this bar right here. So the ask low was 41, the ask high was 43.25. So again, he paid or she paid 41.25. So that fits within the criteria of an ask trade. So now I can go to the bid side, and thankfully it doesn't automatically go somewhere else, but it goes right here. And that did not change for me, so hold on 1 second. Okay, finally got it to change to the bid. So we're on the bid, we're on the same contract, and again 11:09 and 21 seconds is this bar right here. You can see the high for the bid is 36.75, and again on Nadex data they're always going to post whatever the price is that was paid. So in this case he paid on the ask side 41.25 for 50 contracts, and as of right this moment, he is in the money. So he's making a little money. He could sell out right now for about 58. So a nice amount of money at this point. Now he might be waiting all the way till 12. That's when the thing expires. So what you could do is if you wanted to monitor this, you could monitor this particular contract. You follow along, okay? Guy's putting a fair amount of money into that trade. He's putting $2,000 into the trade, so he's got fairly deep pockets. You know, do I want to follow him or not? Obviously, you have no idea who this is. You don't know if they trade at this particular time all the time. You don't know if it's a millionaire and now he's only worth $100,000 because he lost $900,000 on Nadex. No idea, but you could possibly use that as a helpful indicator to you as you go. Now, the thing that you would want to watch out for is check this particular contract, 113.32, and go back up, and boom, there you go. He did the 1 p.m. or somebody else did the 1 p.m. at 113.22. So a different person 20 some odd seconds later did additional contracts there. Let's see if they exited with any significant volume. I'm not going to look at the one-offs, but again 32 on the Euro US dollar. two of them. Okay, he had 50, so we don't know if that's him or not. So it could be scaling in and out, but since it's 50 contracts, I'm gonna look for larger volume ones. So let's see. Okay, I don't see much in volume. Now, I haven't refreshed this in a while. Actually, I haven't refreshed in 13 minutes. So if I go back up here to refresh, I'll need to scroll through these. But again, if you're trading this, you'd be hitting refresh more often than this. So looking through this quickly, see if there's any real volume. Again, that's 20 contracts, but that's off of something else. Here's 20 contracts, 10 contracts. That might be the other person getting out of that previous trade that we talked about. Here is 20 on the US Tech. Obviously, I might want this video to be an hour long, but just quickly scrolling through this to see if that particular person has exited or not with any type of volume. I'm not going to look at all the one-offs. That goes, well, I guess it goes back to 21. So, yeah, I think our last time was 23. So I don't see him as exiting this position at all. And then again, I could just hit refresh and just keep hitting refresh every little bit and see if there's any particular trades that go off on that particular thing. So that's a way you could use it, and let's take a look at where it is now. The 32 contract is 72 now, so he's up, $30 per contract times 50. So he's doing $1,500 for this particular trade so far. And again, if he lets it expire and expires full profit, that's $60 times 50. So he made $3,000 on that. So is it something that you could trade off of? It's possible to follow some of the larger volume traders in it. I think there is a pattern sometimes in times of the day. So if you find a particular thing that's at 2 in the morning, and it always happens between 2 and 2:05 in the morning, where there's 150 contracts that go off on this particular pair, and you kind of monitor it for a while and see, what their kind of results are, what they're doing exactly. It may be helpful to you and something that you can use and benefit from. So hopefully this is helpful on the live trading data. Again, I'll have some time sales information as well in a different video. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me or contact me, and I will see if I can help you out with your Nadex trading. Thanks.